Hi guys, so for today's video, we're going to create a database using uh, xampp command prompt and xampp server.
So we're going to create a database according to the touch file. We're going to make it a database to the command prompt on the computer. So we're going to type cmd command prompt enter, then so we're going to create we need to create we need to type cd c column slash xampp xampp slash mysql slash bin slash hit enter, then type again mysql space dash u space root space dash p enter. Then we don't have a password to our server in the xampp server, so just proceed to hit the enter. So by the way, in this kind of error is we need to start first the xampp server actually. So we need to open our xampp server so that the connection will be connected to the server, which is the xampp, to the MySQL server. So you need to start this Apache and MySQL, then back to the MySQL, 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 MySQL space dash u root space dash p enter. So we are now successfully entered in our server, or connected to the server rather. So next is we need to show our database in that server. So show databases databases. So semicolon. So this is our databases stored in our data in our server. So we need to create a database for this activity. Okay, so create. This is our syntax: create database, then pangalan sa name of our database. So create database, sample like that, enter. So and then we are going to show our database again to make sure that our data, our database that we are created a while ago is now in the database server. So show databases semicolon. So here we go. There is another database stored in the server. So next is we're going to make a table student, course, and instructor. So we're going to make a first command to be used is you need to use our newly database. So you need to type use this. uh, this is the syntax. So use bit example, enter. So database change. So we are now using our new database. So now the next step is to create a table. So create table create table. Where are you? Okay, create table. Name of the table. So student, then the attribute of this table is student ID. Then the data type we are going to use comma space. Then next is the last name, then first name. So we're going to type L name space. The data type we're going to use is bar car bar oh no bar car bar car just like that. So the length of our uh, attributes is 255. Then comma space. Next is F name space bar car again. So then space. Next is phone, then GPA. So next is phone space ent, then space, then GPA ent. Then we need to make a primary key after that. Space primary no primary key our primary key will be open parenthesis is ID close and close, then semicolon. So create table student is ID and let's name bar car, if name bar car, phone and GPA and primary key is ID. Enter. So we need to type to show this table. So the syntax will be describe student semicolon, then enter. So this is now our table of the student. Next is the course. So create table course open parenthesis, then the attribute is CID, then space, data type int, then comma space, and then title of the course. So title will be the data type will be the bar car. Then the length of that is 455, comma, then face. Then next is the semester and units location time. So next is semester will be a bar car, then open parenthesis 255 close parenthesis comma. Next is Next is units. So units bar. Oh no. Units will be int integer space, then location and time. So location will be a barker data type, open parenthesis 255, then space, and then time. So time space, and then the data type will be uh, date time, then comma space, then okay, our primary key should be in the last part, so we need to type primary key. Oh no, primary key, we open parenthesis, this course ID, close and close, then semicolon, then course and title, worker, semester, units, and location, worker time, enter. So describe our table, describe course, semicolon. So this is now our table. So the next table will be the instructor. So create instructor, no, create table instructor, and then the attribute will be the instructor ID space and comma space, and then the last name and first name. So LNAME space barcar open parenthesis 255. The next will be the f name, then space barcar open parenthesis 255. Next will be the rank salary department. So rank, see the rank will be barcar, then 255, then the next is the salary and the department. Next salary space and comma, then space, then department space, then barcar close parenthesis 255 space. So okay, then next will be the primary key of this, space key, then space open parenthesis, then the primary IID close and close, then semicolon, enter. Creative instructor and last name barcar. Okay, so I need to describe this table, describe instructor, describe semicolon instructor. So this is now our table. So the next will be the relations of this table. So the student and the course, I mean the primary, we need to make the foreign key of this ID to the student. then the instructor to the course. So what we want to do now? So we're going to this to describe first the students. Describe student colon. So this is now the we're going to add another column of this table. So the column we're going to add, which is the course ID, CID. So the syntax will be we're going to alter table, and then alter table, pangalan natin sa table is student, then add, then the name of that attribute, which is the course ID, CID. Oh no, balik that. CID, then the data type, int, then semicolon, enter, then describe if this syntax will be added to the table. Describe student semicolon. So what you can see now is before the student is only 1 2 3 4 5 5 column 1 2 3 4 5. So the next one we are going to add the another column, which is the CID int. So nasa so you can see there is another column right there. So next is the connection of the course and the instructor. So the course, so we need to alter the course table, then add the column instructor ID in the course table. So we need to describe first the course table. So this course table will be altered to add the column in the table. So alter table course then add the alter table course, add then the attribute of the course, or the course, no, the instructor, the ID int, the data type, then semicolon, alter table course, add int. Okay, enter, then describe again to show the table of the course, semicolon. Okay, here we go. Now this table we need to make this column, we need to add the foreign key from this table, which is the student table. So this column is to be a primary, or no, to be a foreign key. So what we're going to do is to alter again and add the foreign key. So from this table, where this describe student, this table is in this row, and there is a foreign key here in this column. So
This command, alter space table space student space add foreign key, open parenthesis, course ID, close parenthesis. References from course ID and then semicolon. Then hit enter. The query okay, it means there is no error. After that, query is okay. Next command, type describe space student and then semicolon. Then hit enter. Next command is add the foreign key in instructor table. This command alter space table space course space add foreign key the instructor ID. Preferences from instructor table, which is instructor ID, and then semicolon. Then describe space course and then semicolon. So this is CMD or command prompt to make a database and create the table from this particular activity, the student table, the course table, and the instructor table. So let's see the output of this program in the server, which is xampp control panel. Then click admin. This is the database that we create from CMD command prompt. So this is the database and the created table with the corresponding primary key each table.
So that's it. The same the command how to create a database to the server of which is the xampp server. This is our example of the server is what we're using. That's all for now. Thank you.